All right, Luke, thanks for joining me on the live. Um, for everyone who is coming now, Luke is actually a Fiverr seller.
This amazing web
Oops.
developer.
Hello. Sorry.
Luke is the Fiverr seller. Are you level 2 now?
No, level 1.
Level
I
1
used
sell?
Mm.
But because I was watching our video a year ago, like when we posted, I was like, we need to bring Luke back to 10K per month on Fiverr. So are you halfway now at least?
I checked my statistics. I think this month is maybe around 3K, just over 3K. So it's not too bad of a month. I think it is my best month ever. But yeah, it's just myself though, so it's not been too bad at all.
Yeah. Isaac, thank you if you're still here, thanks for your comment. We're going to actually do profile reviews because we have, there are still profiles left to review. Orhan, thank you for joining. Last time, I think you didn't send a nice message that about this, but I'm actually, guys, if you want the profile review, I'm going to go from the list that I stopped from last time. So it's basically, if you click on the pinned comment, you will be redirected to the post, and then afterwards, basically we will go where we left off. And Luke is here as well. Luke is a Fiverr seller too. He's doing, I would say, pretty well. So guys, please, again, I just want to say, like, we have still this rule from the last time. If you donate, I will skip the line. But again, like, it's not because I'm doing this for the money. I'm actually donating. In one of my videos about the Fiverr Pro application, I mentioned that I will donate $50, and I did it from the comments. So this is not just because I'm doing it for money. This is just how it happened, and I'll be also doing some giveaways probably later on. So please, let's keep it respectful for everyone. And look, how is your Fiverr journey so far? Are you happy with Fiverr or not?
Up and down, very up and down. It's a bit different being a level 1. I mean, I was level 2, but now back down to level 1. It's very it's like a roller coaster. That's the best way to say it.
Yeah, yeah. Tech Gadget, please don't spam. We don't want to spam here. Look, why people are spamming? Like, why?
They really want to be profile checked, I guess. I've seen it. I've joined your live streams the past few. I don't think the one the other day, but yeah, I mean, you're doing a great job with managing to review so many profiles. But yeah, I'm sure they're patient enough to wait to eventually be reviewed, because you are going to get around to everyone, right?
Yeah, so we will, I'll just show you guys. So if you go to this post, that's actually from last time. And if I go here and I just sorted by the newest, so I left off last time. And actually, if you maybe missed before, so last time I stopped here. So the previous live stream is still there, so you guys can come back and see if you're in the list, so you can actually see your profile reviews. But I hope people are also understanding that a lot of things I might be repeating myself because simply just I hope you guys can learn from other reviews as well. If I don't get to you, it's simply just because of the time. Unfortunately, time is running fast. So, but we'll do our best. Okay, Luke, thanks again for staying, and let's review some profiles as well, because your perspective. By the way, I will show actually Luke's profile so you guys can see who Luke is. If you need some help with the video editing, yeah, like you have a social media content creation. I don't know if I should suggest it because I also have it. We're competing. Look, we're competing. No, but Luke has been great. I know him for many years. Pixelcraft, yes, you can just click on the pinned comment, go to that post, just leave your Fiverr username. No links, nothing, just the Fiverr username, and we'll try to get to you as well. Luke, yeah, your profile, you opened up 2 gigs recently.
Yeah. So the YouTube one, I figured I can get a bigger audience of for video editing if I put myself in another category. So YouTube video editing I've seen is very popular, so I put that through, and I'm on my third. I got 3 orders the past week for my new gig, so it's great at the moment. But yeah, the middle one, the social media managing, is a bit of a timid one at the moment. We'll see how it goes. But mainly my video editing gigs are the ones which I'm going to push the most.
Yeah, and Luke, by the way, Luke quit. Uh, yes, tech gadget. Totally understand if you have your Fiverr username in the post that I just mentioned. If it's there, we're gonna go over it. So please, I appreciate as well your message. So let's keep it respectful and yeah. All right, Luke. Let's take a look at the. So we have this profile, Creative Crest. Um, that was up next, actually, based on the list. So I can start saying a few things. I don't know if you will. Yeah, I mean, if you want to say it as well, feel free to say. But like straight from the point here, I mean, I like the profile picture, but I think it can be done maybe more professional in a way. Like, I think the background can be like somewhat. I don't know, just a
Right.
simple. What do you think?
I mean, I'm struggling to see a little bit, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think it could be a little brighter. I think it's taken at nighttime, is it? I can't quite tell, but definitely if you can take it in the day, get some sun, and even wear a shirt. Actually, I think wearing a shirt is always good, or
Yeah.
a suit. Yeah,
You can actually enlarge because if you're in the StreamYard, you can actually click on that enlarge. I don't know, you'll be able to see like larger.
oh, I got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can see it much better. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it's taken at nighttime, is it, or has he edited it? I can't quite tell.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, definitely intro video as well. I mean, there has to be an intro video because that's just how when you have, for example, even here, like I mean, anyone can create these types of examples. So it doesn't really make you stand out, because like people want to work with people. And I think it's just these days is a must to showcase yourself more and show, of course, the examples that you have. I mean, the examples are not bad actually. I will open up this gig. It's not too bad actually. The idea is not bad. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the concept. Colors are very nice, but it doesn't really. I think it's too. What's the word? Like there is no personal branding on it to show like this is mine. That's what I feel. So it's very generic. That's the best way to say it.
I also am not a big fan of this high quality, high resolution. I mean, you can tell the actual, like, are you doing it I don't know, square, 1080 by 1080, or are you doing it portrait, 4 by 5? So, I mean, I feel like these things can be like, doesn't need to really necessarily say about this, like high quality, I mean, people will assume you're doing high quality, right? I mean, you don't want to kind of the clients, they assume that you're doing it as a high quality. um, and yeah, it looks like you haven't been in a while for Fiverr as well, so it definitely takes time. Look, how long it took you to actually get your first order since you came back on Fiverr?
So I came back. We had this conversation on our video in May last year, and then I think I came back home in June, and I had a random message. I think it wasn't found via promotion. I hadn't been promoting any of my gigs, and it was just a random woman. I think it was only a $50 basic order, and I got I got every box ticked. I checked this review the other day. She was really happy. She ticked every box that you can. She may have left good positive review. So I really went for it to hope that this would then snowball into more orders. And then this one guy out of nowhere came and I think it was a $600 order. I think I told you right. This American guy out of
Yeah,
nowhere just found me down the list. He told me of like page 8 or 9. It was weird. And then he ordered again, and then that's when I then started using Fiverr ads as well to use the money I'm getting here to invest back into Fiverr ads. And then it sort of slowly started snowballing until maybe a few orders a week, which is great. It was a good side hustle for me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and do you still have this client that is that came for the $600? Is he still
Well,
ordering?
I think he ordered 4 times, and it hasn't happened again since December. So this year I haven't heard from him. But of course, I mean, I was helping him edit. He was from an agency. He needed a spare editor. So it all depends on his workload for the agency he owns. Yeah.
Yeah. It took Pixelcraft, it took 6 months to get the first order after publishing the gig. So I would say, right now it's not enough to just publish and wait. You have to find a way to get those initial orders. And that's why, for example, if you have some people on social media, maybe let's say closed people in your circle who might need your services, you can just like, reach out. Of course, you have to still do it. Like, don't do any exchanges for reviews or anything like that, because you will actually get hit hard by Fiverr. They will disable your account if they find out. So I would always recommend to just like, look at people who are in your circle. Maybe someone, I don't know. That's why, for example, like I like to work in the, like, let's say co-working office space, because maybe someone need your service there, and they can actually order it on Fiverr, get a good review, and hopefully, and then that's how things can yeah,
100%.
can be improved. All right, so next one we have Orhan. Guys, for any of you who are joining, in the pinned comment, you can see the post, and I'm going from the last stream. Basically, some people were waiting, so I'm just going to go based on that. You can see my actually where I am. I'm putting the hearts on your comments, so just comment your Fiverr username. Again, we'll try our best, but just have to respect the queue. And if you want to skip the line, you can always donate. And again, I don't want you guys to say I'm doing this for money, because I'm always donating back. So, but that's how it is. So if you want us to review right away, you can just donate anything, and we'll go over. But if not, yeah, we'll just go based on the line. So Orhan, we have Orhan as well here. I actually like. I like the profile picture. It kind of, I don't know, it does stand out, I think. What do you think, Luke?
Yeah, the color stands out. I see quite a few people on Instagram having their headshots with a yellow background. So it must be a trending thing at the moment, but it does stand out. It will make you stop for sure. Hey, it's video editing, something I'll be keen to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I will edit with Iman Gaji style. The only thing I would say is that, like, just try to be careful, because like people do this like Hormozi style, Iman Gaji style. I mean, I think it's good, but at the same time, there are a lot of people who are not maybe understanding who exactly is Iman Gaji. For example, like, it's very popular across maybe all of these like, I don't know, let's say younger audience, but businesses, maybe they're not aware of him
Yeah,
actually. So
very
I
true.
don't know if it's a good thing. What do you think?
I think that's a great point. I think if you know him, I think you're more the younger audience, and I think if you're wanting to get the bigger businesses or the bigger companies to like find you or look at your services, I think they won't really have too much of an idea regarding. I mean, some people might, but the person who's actually in the marketing, who's looking for a video editor, they may not have a idea about who Iman Gadzi is. So this one's very specific for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I will definitely maybe just keep it more relevant towards businesses, because that's just going to be probably a lot helpful on Fiverr.
Hmm.
Also, the other things, I mean, I will definitely make sure, because like this is the first things that people will see. If it's like even the formatting is a little bit off here, I mean, just put it in ChatGPT, like make it nice. I mean, we have this beautiful AI now that we can make things clean and optimized. So just, guys, because that's kind of like what I'm looking like. It's just tells me that, okay, maybe there could be, I'm not saying that the person will miss something or skip, but it just doesn't maybe look as professional, like, and usually people look at those smaller things,
Hmm.
for example, even like here, like starting the sentence with like an I don't know, this just personally for me, I don't know, look, if this is something that you pay attention to, but I'm just judging from my perspective.
Yeah, I'm quite the person with OCD, if you know what that is. Like this very fine, small details I always look at. I mean, everyone's different for sure, but like the gaps there between the bullet points 1 and 4, there's a gap, and then there randomly isn't a gap. So I mean, I wouldn't say it would affect a lot of things, but I think it's good to have everything looking clean and fresh, and you put as much effort in as possible to making your gig stand out for sure.
Yeah. Also, I would not recommend to put 1 day delivery, because usually what happens is someone submits the order, submits requirements, and then once you actually, I don't know, if, let's say if you're traveling somewhere, if you're just, I don't know, maybe you didn't see this order, right? Look, I think it happened maybe to you. I mean, you were telling me a few times, like you got a
Yeah,
message on Fiverr and you actually didn't see it because it didn't send you notification. It happens to me as well, you know.
for sure. I think
So
someone did order, and they ordered the rush one time, so it was 2 day delivery, and it was quite a big chunky delivery. Thankfully, I saw it maybe an hour after, and I probably that was the thing I focused on in that day. But for sure, 1 day delivery, especially for video editing, I think if you do not see it, you may be potentially ruining the what do you call it, the lateness on your gig, and making it sort of fall down the ranking. I mean, that's the risk you take. But I always say, if video editing, minimum 2 days.
yeah. And for sure you can have more, because these ones are like made on Fiverr. You only have two in the portfolio. You can definitely have a lot more. You can also write, for example, let's say business, like podcast, maybe like I don't know, like commercial or other things. But I think, I mean, the same for you, Luke. Like, if I want to work with you, I'm gonna go to your portfolio. I'm gonna look at the what kind of businesses you worked with, the niches you worked with. So I want to find as many examples as I can. So this is something that I feel is very important to do as well.
For sure. Do you mind if I have a quick look at this? Just want to see the video that he's got. Just a,
Uh, yeah.
this.
So yeah, the gig video.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see if he's in the video himself, or I just want to see what he's showcasing.
Yeah, yeah. Let me show you, because it's gonna probably play it so you guys will
Oh,
hear
okay.
it. But I will, let me just do this.
I'm very intrigued with video stuff. So
I like the music actually.
yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good showcase for sure.
But I would rather he still speaks maybe for a few seconds at the beginning, like, hey, I'm Orhan, thanks for checking out my gig, like, and here's my work. I do it for businesses, for personal brands, for
Mhm.
YouTubers, for, like creators and stuff like that. So I think the words are missing, like some voiceover or him speaking.
Yeah, for sure. I, some people, quite a few people, go to ChatGPT now, and or whatever the website is, sorry, where they just input the text to speech, and they would just put it over the video. It doesn't actually have to be you doing it, but at least make it, I think, a little bit more authentic and personalized, I guess you could say.
Yeah. So, guys, if you are just joining, first of all, we have a special guest, Luke, who is here. I see you guys are putting your profile reviews. We'll try our best to go over. If not, you will. If you need to go somewhere, you can come back and see. But I just have to respect the queue. And right now, we are going to OVM Designer next, and then hopefully we can get this through a little bit quicker. But yeah, Luke is Fiverr. Well, I don't know why I want to say level two, because you were level two, right? You were before.
Yeah, it's the algorithm, the new change, which many people are affected by. I think around level 1, up and down. So it's it's annoying, but like I said earlier, it's a roller coaster. Some days it's great, some days it's not, and you just have to sort of ride it. As long as you're staying dedicated and you're putting in your best work, then I think definitely, like, you will get back up. Recently, I think I was downgraded actually to a 4, so I have to actually push myself again to get back up to level 1 to go to a 5. So it's giving me the 30-day timer, which I'm not sure if any of you have had before. If you've gone up a level and then your success score goes down. They give you 30 days to get it back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's always going to be the thing with, like, especially at the beginning. Like, well, you're not at the beginning, but still, you're relatively new in the Fiverr space. So it always will take time until you get those consistent orders. Because in my case, it's different. I mean, I don't really see, but lately I've been getting a lot of reviews that are like 4.3, 4.7, which is a bit annoying, of course, as we always want to get 5, but I don't know. It's just been one of those times that, I mean, also Fiverr has some confusions, like the rating system is a bit confusing for buyers, and yeah, it eventually hurt us. But of course, if you have like good volume of orders, that will not be maybe a case you not get hit hard. Okay, we have Hamid here. Again, I don't know, look, what do you think, but I'm just not a big fan of the logos, especially like when you're just like, I mean, 123 reviews, 5-star, which is great, but still, I don't know. It's just me. Like, do you see it differently?
I think, yeah, I think as you've realized building a personal brand on Fiverr has helped you a lot. So I think you see it works, and I don't think as many people can see that right now because they haven't tried it. So this guy, I mean, we don't know what he looks like. I mean, he's got plenty of reviews. He's level 2, so that's still very good. But I mean, he could put his face up and he could potentially build his personal brand on Fiverr and push for more orders. But I know what you're saying, though. You can pass it and you'll just think it's another logo and you continue.
Yeah, I'm just a big fan of the personal branding, and I feel like even on Fiverr, you can build a really strong personal brand because the good thing about Fiverr, we can actually put our name right now. You can put your first and last name, and then what happens is people are going to be searching you, people are going to be Googling you, people are going to be looking at the LinkedIn as well. So, but of course, you have to kind of respect the platform in a way that if they're messaging you on LinkedIn, you, for example, it happened to me, and in my case I bring everyone back to Fiverr because that's how the system is optimized in our case. But I think that's the advantages you will get in the future, but people can recognize you, and they can just have maybe proof, like they see you've done maybe on LinkedIn something, on YouTube, or anywhere else. So that's just one of the things. And again, I like I think the niche is there. Like Discord is huge. I mean, you can definitely. I mean, look, you've been in the gaming like also space. You're familiar with all Discord. Like, I think this can be huge as well as a service.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's better to have someone professional set up your Discord server. So I know the basics of Discord, but setting up these I can't even think what they're called, but yeah, the plugins or whatever they're called, setting them up for sure. Getting someone to do it for me is so much faster, it saves me time, and it may only cost me $50 as this guy's charging. So I can see why he gets orders for sure. It's very specific, which is good.
I
Okay,
would
that's
maybe put also another gig where he will just like do some consulting on management, because some people might have already Discord servers, so they will just want to have some um, maybe some consulting or something like that.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but still, I'm more a fan of more a fan of having like your face, having, because I remember there was another guy from Lithuania. He was also setting up Discord, and he's been getting a lot of orders.
Mm.
But I do believe because they see it as a person, so they are like, the buyers are trusting it more.
Yeah,
So, but you can also go as a brand. It's just the only problem is that we always change things in our life, like the brand names, agency names, but your personal name will always stay with you. So
mm.
that's why it's there. Moti, thanks for. We have to. I totally understand you want us to review, but we just have to respect the list unless you want to donate, and we'll skip the line. But we're gonna go based on the list we have, and we can we can check his question as well, and I will after we go to next one. When I have 3 orders in the queue, I stop receiving new messages. After completing 1 order, new messages start coming again. Look, do you see this is something similar to you or no?
I'd say the past few weeks, weekends have been quiet. I'm level 1 right now, so my weekends have been quite quiet. It depends really, because I'm doing ads. I don't know if this person's using Fiverr ads, so I can see when someone sends you a message, it comes up with promoted next to it. If they come from your ad, I'd say probably four and five of my buyers come from Fiverr ads. Some come from Fiverr Choice as well. Quite a few actually recently have come from Fiverr Choice. But it all depends. It's really all depends on the week, and because you got to factor in things as well. Like some people get paid at the end of the month, and sometimes usually at the start of the month it could be busier because they got money to spend. These things can all affect it.
Yeah. Alam, thanks for your as well message. But once again, just click on the pinned comment in the chat. You will see it, and then you can just comment in that post that we have, and we have the list. So no need to send it here, because from the chat I'm not gonna go over the usernames. We'll just go based on that. We'll have a better system. Look, we need a better system for trying, But I have some ideas, but just yeah. For now, it's that was what was happening before. I can also answer, because in my case, I don't really. Well, it's a bit different, because like for example, if you don't have a lot of orders coming, because for example, I also thought before that Fiverr may be restricting you based on the orders in queue, but then you can go at those sellers and you can see that they have like almost 1,000 orders in queue. I saw that in the logo design space. Another person, we've been actually in touch. So I don't think they're maybe limiting you, but yeah, I mean, it's at the beginning. It's always unusual. What about today? Did you get any orders today? Look.
So last week actually was very weird. It was probably the first week that I've had an order every day. After day 3, day 4, I was like, I'm going to try and get an order every day. So that was my first ever week with an order every day. But I understand that that's not going to happen every week. So today, no orders. So I cleared quite a few orders today because it's Monday. So, but I would say this week will probably be quiet. I can just tell. It's very different in terms of Fiverr's journey for me, in terms of like level 1, level 2. It's when I think you're top rated, right? How many messages do you get a day, would you say?
It's like the timer messages, maybe like, well, at least, I don't know, well, at least 20.
20.
Like timer, like the new ones, at least 20, maybe it can be 30. So it's definitely a lot. A lot of them are maybe not a good fit. Like I cannot work with them because, it's just not what I do. But it's also some days we also got like, we had like only one order, so like it does happen. For example, now we're closing out this month. I mean, you can see actually today I had 9 orders came, which is pretty good, of course. But a lot of them are also subscriptions, like subscriptions renewals as well. So it's just not always like one-time orders. But yeah, generally this been like yesterday. I mean, the weekend is slower, of course. Like one day we even had here like just one order, and of course there was always some sort of I mean, that's why Fiverr is tricky sometimes, because for example in my case, like I have team as well. Like obviously I have expenses that I need to take care of every single month, like the salaries, other expenses. So of course for me, like it's also concerns like, okay, if we're getting like one order in the whole day, during the whole day, then something is not right. But the thing is with me is that I think like I can still bring clients outside of Fiverr to Fiverr. if I want, because of like my Instagram account, because of even this YouTube channel, you know. So so that's the biggest kind of like you know, for example, if Fiverr bans my account, let's say one day, like, which I kind of quit before, I mean, it's not going to be like extremely terrible. I will still be able to, because I have those clients that are with me, and that, you know, I have some client base as well. So that's why you just have to, like, you know, still thinking about these types of things. And of course, like, this month has been, we reached 40K, which has also been pretty successful one. Yeah, so look, one day gotta push.
Yeah. When I hit the 10K a month for Fiverr, I'll let you know. But I don't think it's anytime soon. I think with pricing and time it takes to edit video, it's very hard for me to scale to 10K a month, especially with my current level.
I think you should do UGC, because I think the whole video editing space is a bit you know, tricky, because you can't really charge a lot, especially at your case, but you can make a lot of money with UGC content, because you're like from UK, you're native English speaker, you can actually like speak on camera, you know. So I feel like, you know, you can charge 4 or 5 times more
Hmm.
than what you're charging for the editing.
You remember, I think we spoke about this on the YouTube video last year. My first ever order on Fiverr, I was with you. You remember it was $500. And it was basically it was a UGC video. I was speaking to the camera about some betting website, horse racing betting. I don't know if you remember. And then it took him like 2 weeks to reply and be like, okay, let's do it. And then I recorded it, set it up, and then I had to edit it. Did I edit it? I'm pretty sure I edited the video as well. But that was my very first order. It was $500, and I think people are targeting faces they haven't really seen before. So they're looking at brand new sellers on Fiverr for fresh faces for the UGC videos. That's sort of what I was thinking, because that guy hired me 2 times actually. Second time was $400, but I never heard from them again. So maybe they just used a fresh face afterwards.
Yeah.
But
Was it in perm? Was it in perm?
it was it wasn't perm. I remember in the cold, really cold day in a cafe, I was a bit shocked to see that
Yeah.
someone's ordering a brand new gig for $500. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you put the UGC? Like, put it UGC. Like, for example, you put up social media content, but like, I mean, this service is not easy. Like, I mean, any service is not easy, but this service is like, I mean, it's also hard to price yourself high. You know, for example, for the same for us, like, we're charging actually more than others, but still, you know, it's like you're competing. But when you put your face, of course, that's always the problem, that, you know, you might be working with some brands, businesses that you don't want to associate
Mm.
your face with. But
Yeah.
I mean, you're in control of your face, so you have to be like selective where you want to put.
Yeah, 100%. But I guess you just got to be careful with who you do want to work with, because I understand that some people don't want to put their own face on their own business because the business may not be genuine and may not be authentic. So they do come here and they'll pay someone a few $100s to be the face. So you have to be very careful sometimes for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Arsh, sorry for not responding to your question, but if you're a new seller, actually, look, does it happen to you? Are you getting spam messages, people asking you to like scan QR code, pay for something, input your email? Is it happening to you?
Yeah. So I think a couple of weeks ago, one person, I just put up a brand new gig at the content one, and one person messaged me saying, I'm trying to buy your gig. They sent me a screenshot. The screenshot wasn't actually like the picture of my gig. It was my profile photo, not the gig photo. So I kind of assumed that this wasn't real. I think I showed you as well, didn't I? But yeah, I very rarely get these spams though. Maybe 2 times a month. It's very rare on my end. But maybe the newer sellers are easier to target because they're new and they're open to trying to get their first order in. So I can understand why this happens to Arsh a lot for sure.
Yeah, just have to be patient, Arsh. Like, you know, things unfortunately takes time, and Fiverr is a lot competitive because of maybe like people like me who are like go on Fiverr, you'll be like, I mean, I always say that it's not going to be like overnight success, you know. Of
No.
course, that's why like sometimes people are even mad at me, like someone on the forum posted like, oh, because of you, like you're trying to like say that it's easy to be successful on Fiverr. I mean, it's not easy, but like I'm sharing what's happening to me, you know. Like for example, if I did 40,000 in April, that means it's definitely possible. But of course, you know, it took me like, I mean, I'm almost 8 years on the platform, or like 9 years, eight years on Fiverr since I started. Actually, 8 years it's
Yeah.
been. So it takes a lot of time. But then once you reach that pro status, top rates, seller status, it's gonna get a bit easier, which is unfortunate, you know. But it's how the platform works, because you have levels, you have other things. So
100%. Yeah.
okay. And look, by the way, if you need to go, you can go, and I will
It's
at
all
any
good.
time.
It's not too late
So
here.
yeah, you're in Thailand, so it's
Yeah.
getting late. But let me go over Dulal profile again. Like I hope you guys are putting your actual pictures, because that's, you know, if you're putting someone else, first you'll get in trouble with Fiverr, and second, you just don't want to associate you know, your profile with someone else. The other things which I like always say, like make sure you respond to your feedback that the buyers are leaving, because you know, especially where when you're at the beginning, they don't really have a lot of feedback to go through. So like any response you can have from these feedbacks, the buyers will be just like looking how you're responding to them. If it's a negative one or if it's a positive one, it's still very important. And yeah, I mean, I like how you are like e-commerce, you know, like trying to differentiate, but it definitely should be more. Maybe like if you have more industries, more niches, for example, medical, you can put medical B2B leads, you can put e-commerce, you know, things like that. Again, I'm not sure like if this service will actually do a lot of success to you, because to me it seems like much better service will be to maybe like I'm not sure if you're offering like the actually creating the emails, setting up campaigns, but just providing the leads. I mean, it's kind of like maybe not an ideal service, because if you're using the same database, and I'm not sure if it's like ethical as well, but yeah, it's tricky. So just try to come up with services that will actually be recurring, not just like a one time. You can do that, but I don't think it's going to get a really good uh, good work, like sustainable income, if you do one time things.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
that's what Fiverr look at actually a lot at the moment. They're looking at repeat buyers. They're looking at people potentially buying your subscription. For you, for instance, you have quite a few people who have paid for 3 months or 6 month subscriptions, right? So Fiverr do look at that, and I think if you're looking at your success score, I think Fiverr will determine that you're like how good you are as a seller and how good your services are, that people come back and buy your service more. Because Fiverr does have a repeat seller page, or sorry, a repeat buyer page, and it will give you your analytics on it. I think I'm like a 76 or something out of 100, which isn't too bad. But if you do have a high repeat seller score, I'm pretty sure that Fiverr will see this and they'll push you more for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Great. Okay, look, again, up to you if you want to stay, or I know your time is busy. I just texted you like, hey, look, do you want to jump on the live? And you're like, yeah, sure, let's do it. So big. And guys, you should look where people can find you. Is it
Uh, I could,
Instagram?
yeah. I mean, I could just, I don't know
Write
what
it.
to. I
Write
could
it in
just
the comments. Write
on
it in the
the
comments.
on the YouTube chat. I guess that's where people are right now, right? Oh, it'll come up with my YouTube channel as well. Oh, I'm in red. Oh, is that because I typed my name?
No, you're good.
Okay.
So guys, you can find Luke on. Actually, let me show you here quickly, and we go to.
Squeaky chair.
You can find Luke on. Show you here. On here, he has a YouTube channel as well. He's traveling the world doing the Fiverr. running his agency. So really, really, really cool story. So I think, yeah, I hope you reach 10K, because that's what our video was about, like last year.
Well, like in general, like overall.
Per month, 10K per month. Well, you reached all-time earnings, right? Is it 10K
No,
now?
no, I meant sorry because like you said, it's good to also have private clients, right? So I have a couple private clients and I have Fiverr as well. Do you
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
take
I mean,
everything
yeah.
together? Okay,
No,
like
no. I mean, I want to see you do on Fiverr 10K per month,
okay. So
but
okay,
I'll
so about 12.5K because after the expenses, right? Or Fiverr.
yeah,
Okay, I'll do my best.
yeah. Okay, so we have Anu as well, Anush or Anu. Sorry if I mispronounce you guys. Everyone has different name, everyone from different parts of the world. But again, I mean, the biggest red flag is, like, don't put photo stock, someone else. Like, you want to build your personal brand. Like, the same, for example, here, I will not maybe use, because even if you use ChatGPT, even if it gave you like the suggestions to use emojis, just don't really. This one looks a little bit heavier, but I like that you say like handling 30K in daily ad spend. So that probably will raise some questions, like potential buyers will be asking like, oh, can you give me the proof? So just be careful with any data you put, because the data can help you, but it can also hurt you in some ways. So just be careful. But if you actually achieved something significant, that's definitely a good thing. Like, for example, 150 clients, managing. So maybe you have an agency outside of Fiverr, so yeah. But I like that people, I like including the facts as well. Just have to be careful that they are actually true facts. So here looks good, but again, profile picture is fine, but intro video, I think it's a must. And I mean, the profile picture can be also in maybe a more professional setting as well, than this. But the videos, I feel like. By the way, look, do you have a video on your profile?
I
No,
do. I got me
no,
into
not the intro video.
no. So you're on about the around the circle. The video plays in the circle, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't. There's actually quite a few things I could improve. I was recently putting up my portfolio, and I just stopped doing it. It was confusing me a bit because it wasn't getting the ones I wanted on my portfolio. So
But
the
you
only
don't have
thing,
any portfolio actually.
no, if you click on my profile, so that's one thing that I was getting around to, I guess. But it gave me all like it automatically put some onto my portfolio. I didn't save it, but it wasn't the ones I wanted. These were like my ones from 2 years ago when I had my very first stint on Fiverr, 3 years ago. But I
Yeah.
couldn't figure out how to get the new ones on there. Maybe I'm not playing around with it right, but for sure I need to get that up and an intro. Yeah,
Guys, if you Monty, I'm sorry, just have to. I know that you want, but I have to respect the queue. So I told you. Otherwise, everyone's going to be saying, please review mine. So I just have to go based on the list. And you guys can just comment there. If I don't do it now, you can come back later and you can just review your. If I react to your comment, that means I actually reviewed. If you want to as well donate, I will skip the line right away. But if we just have to respect the list as well. Okay, so we have design with Akim. So again, the same things that as goes to, like, you have to, especially the start. I would prefer like you actually don't open any gigs and just work on your, like, professionally on your picture, on the intro video, on your, like, information about yourself, because I mean this can be definitely done better, like especially like portfolio. You can have more things. If you don't have any portfolio, if you don't have any work, just you can offer like a free work to people outside of Fiverr, and just build up. That's probably should be. Is it? Look, do you think it's like people should do that? Just offer it for free, build up portfolio, and then, or
yeah.
no?
You want about like getting your first order and stuff like this.
For just to have some portfolio, because you don't
Yeah.
want to have an empty portfolio.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, get something on there for sure. Because if you're brand new and there isn't anything there, it's very hard for people to want to order your gig. Like I think even just like you say all the time, like put your face on there, put your face on there, because people will see a face and it just creates that connection straight away instead of just because there's so many people who don't put their faces on as Vasily has shown you and all these Fiverr profile reviews. That if you just put your face on, if you do a video, it wouldn't even have to be the best quality video in the world, but it really does improve your chances of being seen and just potentially one person thinking he's brand new, he's got a really good price, let's just give him a chance.
Yeah, yeah, I 100% agree. So you have to put your face all the time on the. Yeah, so the same here. I mean, I hope you will also apply these things that we've been mentioning, and I'm sure. I mean, you guys, like, even if I, let's say, I'm not reviewing your profile specifically, but I hope you can still learn um, from that. Actually, I did review a base profile before. He was the one who also donated as well, so I hope he will be implementing. But this is also a good example, like you see the face, everywhere. At least start with just professional picture. I understand that everyone is shy, like people are shy, like people are not comfortable with the videos, but at least just have like professional picture of yourself.
Yeah. If you notice as well, all these people with pictures on their display, they've got quite a few reviews as well.
Yeah. For example, this one as well, Abdes Samad. He level 2, 4.8, 124 reviews. Look, what do you think about YouTube thumbnails? Like, is it gonna be, is it still service to offer, or is it dead because of the GPT now?
It's so there's so many people offering it right now. You can get it anywhere for really cheap. I mean, this guy's offering it for $5, right? I mean, there's so many choices. It's people would probably just go with the person they see first or second. They'll click. They'll see $5. They'll see a photo they like. But it is very, I guess, saturated now, the market. And I knew that before Fiverr. There's like those are Discord servers that have got people who advertising their service that I'm in. Like so many, it's super hard. I'm saying to do the thumbnail, but this guy is getting there. I mean, he's got how many reviews? 105 reviews on this gig, so he's doing well. He's doing something right, and these are probably the thumbnails that people do actually want. So that's probably why he's attracting attention, and he's got plenty there for sure.
But the problem is that, like you said, because for example, remember there used to be like on Instagram as well, like for example, hashtags used to be a big deal before. Like people were like, and there are still sellers who are offering Instagram hashtags, but now everyone is saying like hashtags, they don't work. Even Mosseri is like, don't focus on hashtags because it's not going to make a big difference. So the whole industry is shifted now. So if you're still doing these types of services, that maybe not popular anymore, like you have to find other services. That's why, like, you're on Fiverr, you can go to all these different categories and like see what's happening with the AI space. Like, look how many categories they have, and probably some of these services will take you also not a long time to create. Like probably it's going to take you like the same as you're doing thumbnails. You just don't know. You just, maybe if something worked for you, you think that it's going to always work, but it's not true, unless you're offering services that will always have demand and are more complex, like video editing, videography, social media content. But also social media content is not going to be like forever. Probably in 2 years we have GPT generates the images that we create, like our designers create for, like, but who knows, so
Yeah.
uh, yeah. So try, and $5 things are not, it's just not going to be sustainable. Like, I think you're just going to be dealing with a lot of different kinds of buyers as well. Like, I don't think it's going to be healthy for you.
I think Vasily can vouch for me actually with this. So I mean, you have so many more orders than me, but you'll probably remember your bad reviews, right? For sure. Would you say these people who leave the bad reviews or the ones that you're not happy with, they're usually the ones who are trying to get more money, the price down on your service. They're trying to bargain you a bit. That's what I found. Anyone who's left me a 4 or 3 star review, they've tried to get the price down on me. It's that they usually, I mean, when you're selling a service for $5, you're just going to attract those type of buyers, and that's the kind of issue I'd say with that.
I mean, sometimes clients like, what is the best price you can give me? Like, what is your best price? I mean, my best price is in the package. So I think you have to just, when I see someone is trying to like, can you do 2 weeks instead of 1 month? I just say no, because I don't know, all the time that someone tries to lower the price, it was not a good experience. Like it was actually, they were demanding so much. So I think it's just for you. I understand some people just want to get order, but I will just save your energy and your motivation.
Yeah, I've had to turn down a couple, even like a 200. Someone offered me $200 for 6 videos or something like this, and I it was a bit of work because it was both resolutions and then subtitles and no subtitles, so it was a lot of exporting. And I think I said 350, and then I think I dropped it to maybe 300. He's like, I've only got 200, and I was like, I'm sorry. Like quite a lot of people will be like, yeah, okay, because it's $200, but in the long run, it's really not worth the all the work you have to put in, as well as the potential of a negative review because he feels like he didn't get what he wanted for his $200, even though you've brought the price down a lot for him. Like that's just my experience that I've had, and it's not worth it.
Yeah, I agree. Guys, Davide, thanks for joining. Just click on the pinned comment so you can see on YouTube, there is a pinned comment. If you click on the post, you'll be redirected I'll show you to this post. Let me just show you. And from here, you can just go and leave a comment. So you can actually leave your Fiverr username, no links, just your Fiverr username. Oh, I see that you did it as well. So that's great. So guys, again, I understand you're waiting, and we also have a special guest, Luke, today here. So we wanted to get his insights because he's level 1, but he's doing 3-4K per month on Fiverr. So it's just interesting to also chat with him and his journey. And at the same time, we're doing the profile reviews. So if you go to that post, you will see where I am currently. So I'm just hoping to get there. But if you need to go, guys, you can hopefully come back, because it will be saved on the channel, and you can check out your profile. As soon as you see I reacted to your comment, that means I went over your profile. Look, again, how long you can stay, or do you need to run?
I probably got till the hour, so another 18 minutes, and then I have an order I have to attend to. A couple orders actually, but yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so let's go for, we have Sathis, I think, Sathis. So guys, sorry if I'm not pronouncing right. People from all around the world, from Sri Lanka. Actually, I remember there was a person from Sri Lanka as well, offering the video editing. Look, do you remember this guy? I think it was Sharon, his name. I was sending you him. He was like doing the.
Did you hire him for a couple videos sometime?
Yeah, it was for Reels. He was doing
something. Yeah.
Remember, yeah. Again, I like the profile picture, but intro video is very, very important these days. Especially, but you have 1.3 thousand orders completed. That's a lot. 5 years on Fiverr. But I mean, if you're already there, like, you just have to. I understand everyone afraid to price yourself, but you have to increase your prices, because the good thing, you have a lot of orders, a lot of gigs, but the prices are $5, and it's just not really the way anymore.
If this guy were to double the price from 5 to 10, it's not even a huge risk. I'm not saying to do it, but if you were to double your price of each gig, you're doubling your income every month. And to a lot of people, so where's this guy from? Sri Lanka, right? So So people, if they're ordering from the USA or the UK or Australia, $10 is not like a huge amount to them. So you're probably going to attract the higher, more wealthier buyers, I guess you could say. And in the long run, you're doubling your whole wage. Don't
Yeah.
take my word for it. I don't want him to come back and be like, "Why did you tell me?"
Yeah, guys, if you have some questions in the for me or for Luke in the chat, feel free to write it in the chat. If you want the profile to be reviewed, you have a pinned comment to post in the comment in the pinned comment in that post there. But if you have any question, maybe to Luke as well or to me, just write it in the chat. I don't know if you see like probably wait here, yeah, I think
Yeah.
that side. So write it in the chat in the live chat, and we will bring it here and as well. Ilkin, again, pin comment, and then you can leave your there.
I have a
Oh,
question, Vasily. So
go
this
ahead.
guy, you've got it on yours as well. Amongst my clients, you see at the top, he has all these clients.
Yeah.
How does one person? So I've worked with probably a couple companies which are relatively big. I've edited a video for them. How do you go about getting these companies to get this like on your profile for you? How do you do this?
So you can actually do that on your profile. You can add those. You can add up to five
Hmm.
like noticeable buyers. The only thing is that Fiverr has their own like database, and if that client is in the database, it will be added right away. But I
Okay.
think Fiverr do review because I remember people were just putting it randomly. Everyone's like putting, I work with Coca-Cola, with like all of these different brands. So then Fiverr was actually checking and they took it down because they were checking the proof, because you have
Hmm.
to submit the proof. Uh, and so don't put just random things, but you can still put, and for example, if the brand is not there, it's going to say that Fiverr is going to review and maybe add the brand. Usually they don't add the brand. So I never seen at least in my experience, they have not added the brand. So just make sure if they find it in the database, then it's a good advantage, because they're like, oh, he worked with this jewelry, this photo things Square made as well. Like it can be a good thing.
It
I
is.
honestly like I like this gig a lot, but I think like as you said, like just double the price. I mean, people not gonna be like you just make it as a test. If it doesn't work, you bring back the price again down. But definitely doubling the price is not gonna like destroy your Fiverr journey.
He's got a strong enough portfolio to increase the price. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, yeah. I really like I really like his profile, to be honest, because it shows me that he's like skilled enough. It shows me that he is actually, uh, yeah, working with editor's name has been great.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
typo.
but it's not your fault, Satis. It's not your fault. It's the buyer's fault. So unfortunately, yeah. I do get also some messages like it says like in German, for example, like, oh, here's the message we translated to English, and then it's normal. I mean, people. Yeah, I mean, when this technology comes, it's normal. Okay, we have Khan asking us, as you said, high price attract good clients, but this day I see the pro sellers are getting those, but Fiverr is not opening major categories and not even can apply for top seller. It's true, actually. You're right. They have a quota. I think now because that's what we've been discussing with other sellers. If you've been if you guys seen my interviews with other Fiverr sellers, it's actually true. So that's why you have to like work on your brand outside of Fiverr at the same time, because you don't want to be waiting on Fiverr to give you top rated seller or pro seller. You want to be working on your portfolio. You want to be working and check out my video previously as well, Khan, because you can see like I created like a website for my Fiverr Pro application. I put it all of my like work as well, and that's how I got approved. So just have to use the time for your benefit.
No.
Okay, so yeah, I think for Satis is just like doubling the price, and actually I'll be curious to see what will be happening next.
Mm.
Okay, so let's go. Uh, we have AMR next, and he was just commenting that he's next as well. Like, guys, that's a good thing. When when we can go based on the list, everyone is going to be eventually happy, because if you're just joining now, you can go in the pinned comment. So don't need to write it here in the live chat. In the live chat, just for questions. If you guys want me to review your profile, go in the pinned comment. You're probably that direction, right? And then just put it in the post. So once again, I can show you here, so you can see, and then we'll come back to your profile. So just go here. You can see sort by new. Please don't put it like a lot of times. Just put it once, and that's it. And you can see me. I'm going based on the here. So we had Satis, now we have AMAR, and then we go for the next one. If there is going to be someone that I did before, I will skip. But again, hopefully you guys can learn as well from, if I don't get to you, hopefully you can still learn from others as well and implement. Thank you, Hassan. I really appreciate it, guys. Let's keep it a good environment. No spamming, just like trying to help each other, because we're all in the same boat. Luke is also in the same boat. I'm in the same boat. So we just want to grow. We want to win this journey. So
100%.
okay, so I like the profile picture actually. Positive, gives me good like vibes.
Yeah,
You like it?
I do. It's a smile. He looks like a trustworthy person, and he's got a video on his gig actually.
He's got the video, but if it's the video of him or not, let's see here. So
يبدأ.
yeah, so I will definitely I will definitely have at least, I understand like it's not easy to speak. Let's say even if English is not the native language, the same for me. For Luke, he got lucky. He he speaks English native. I'm kidding, but I understand it's not easy, but you still have to try. You still have to like put yourself out there. Like you still, because you have already, like, don't think that saying like speaking in English, and if you don't say it perfectly or something, it's gonna bring you. I don't know. Look, like, what do you think? Look, like, if for example you see my video, you see I'm speaking with the accent. So is it gonna be bad, or is it gonna be like, is the video will actually be make you not order?
Is good. You're you're just doing what you do, right? I mean, your English is very good anyway. You've been learning English for many years, and you've lived in America, right? So you've had much like more practice. But I think video, yeah, super important. Even like if your English isn't amazing, you're trying. People like to see people who try in life, right? Like people may even like be like, oh, this guy, I feel like he's trying. Like I'm gonna definitely give him my order for his gig, and hopefully he can actually push on. Some people like people who try. And all it takes is one person to scroll past you, and they'll see your face. They'll be like, oh, this person looks very nice and genuine, like Amar here, and they'll scroll past and they'll click and maybe play your video, and they'll be like, okay, I trust this guy to provide me the service, and they'll go and order your gig. It's just simple stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, for example, like for him, he first of all, because he does the Arabic English, so he can speak Arabic, then he can speak English. You can make it really good, but also you can open up new gigs. Like he should definitely open UGC gig. Imagine he can do UGC, like and do, like, for example, English, because that's what
Yeah.
you said at the beginning. Like the best thing about UGC is that if you put yourself out there, you're already unique, because maybe someone wants you to be in the video, not
How
Luke.
many how many Arabic UGC speakers are there on Fiverr?
I have no idea, but I think it's definitely also a positive thing.
Yeah. I think that this guy could potentially do that. I think you can price yourself much higher than $5 as well. I mean, $5 brings you in guaranteed orders for sure, especially if you're level 2 doing this. But if you do like a UGC, I mean, this guy here is doing that's his gig video, right?
Actually, this is the other seller, Ahmed, and I mean, Amr, you can see that this is something that is great. You have on the background the computer. I mean, I like this. I don't obviously hear what he's saying.
The subtitles in other formats like ASS.
Okay, you can hear, but it's great. I mean, this is the idea. I think you can do something similar.
I think if you were to put loads of gigs side by side, ones with orders, ones without orders, I think you will notice the big difference on why these are working and why these aren't working. You're just based on looking at the profile for sure.
Yeah, I feel, Amr, you have so much potential with like so many different gigs. Like you can just be doing like so much better. Like it's crazy how much potential you have, and just like by opening new gigs, doing UGC, because like this is a very small service. Like it's super small service, and it's very, again, you're competing with like CapCut, all of these different platforms that they can generate the subtitles. So put your face, put yourself out there, and you will find oh, we have Pascu joining.
Hey, Pascal, yo, what's going on?
Going on Pascu. Maybe Pascu is going to be on Fiverr now. So Pascu, you have to be now on Fiverr so we can review your profile. Amar said, I left Fiverr for more than a year due to the military and trying to bounce back right now, but the algorithm is not helping. Amar, you have to create new gigs. New gigs is the answer. New gigs. You have to create new gigs, UGC gigs. Like just try to experiment. Like don't sit and wait. For example, let's say you just spent today, the whole day. If you're just sitting and waiting for orders, you're not winning.
Yeah.
So
You may as well spend that time trying something. Yeah. It's like everyone sat in the room, and the people who are trying are the people who are speaking, right? They're the ones who are taking action, and the people who are just sat waiting, they're the ones not speaking, they're being quiet. And you're gonna obviously be more attracted to the people who are speaking in the room, right? And instead the people who are quiet in the corner. It's just a good analogy, I guess you could say. When was his last delivery?
So he was away for a year. The last delivery is 4 days ago. The review 1 week ago.
Yeah, I think he'll slowly pick up orders. I can see it. I remember this is sort of the start of me coming back into Fiverr. These sort of orders a week and then 3 days. I think that he would slowly start getting more orders.
I didn't say it, guys. I didn't say it. So Pascal said it. We had a great interview, guys, with Pascal. For anyone who is still watching, just go back to the channel and you see Pascal. He's been on Upwork, on Fiverr, but he's doing agency outside of freelancing platforms, and you can hear how he's doing it. So yeah, Amr, I just wish you keep going, and you have so many amazing reviews. So you should be also showing these reviews on X, on other platforms, because you can be getting clients from there as well.
I think Arabic's the third largest language in the world, right? Or the third most spoken, I think, behind English and Mandarin. So there's definitely a huge market if you're going on X and other platforms to promote.
Yeah. Amar said also thanks to Luke.
All good, no worries.
Yeah. All right, Luke, I know you have to go. So you said, well, it's not like I'm pushing you, but
I do have a couple things to do, and it's about to hit midnight here, so better if I get these things done before bed.
Yeah, and guys, I will be still continuing to review profiles. Luke, thanks again.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Actually, Luke is finishing the vlog, which I'll be posting this week. Luke, how's it going? Good vlog.
It's done, almost done. I will give them a sneak preview, but I can't.
No, we can't. So, guys, you will see the vlog behind the scenes from my side, and Luke is actually working on it. So yeah, it will be probably published this week. So yeah,
Thanks for having me.
I haven't seen it, Luke, yet. So maybe some revisions, like
stream, you'll be able to. Yeah. All good.
All right. Take care. See you, Luke.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
All right, guys. So I hope you liked the interaction with Luke as well. We will continue. I want to continue, guys, so I'm still have time. So I was able to catch up with my Fiverr orders so far, and also this April. I mean, we're finishing April, so this stream is also about, like, making a kind of like how the April has went for me, and also giving you insights. Edits, please don't spam as well. If you want me to review your profile, just click on the pinned comment, and you can just write the username, and I'll review your profile as well. But yeah, guys, let's try to keep, please, respectful, and I'll do my best to get to everyone today, so we can review profiles. But finishing April, it's been honestly very very strong. It's been a while since reached 40K. So guys, I mean, this is possible. It's, as you can see from my whole channel is all about, like, sharing behind the scenes, sharing how things, like, it's not been always like this. Like, for example, if I go back to let's say 2020, you can see I quit Fiverr. I had to refund a lot of orders. Like 2019, that was like a huge mess. Almost 22,000 orders canceled. So so it wasn't always like this, and that's why I'm saying no worries, edits, no worries. Yeah, just pin comment, you will see there. Just put up your Fiverr username, and I will try to get it now. I'm gonna go a little bit faster so you guys can see. But again, 2020, you can see no Fiverr. 2021, I'm trying to get myself back, so it's been 6-7K, which is a lot. I'm not saying that this is a lot of money already, right? But as you can see, still it's been up, and then 2022, you can see it's been down as well. So guys, that's why if you see someone is successful, it's great, but it's not going to be always like this. Everyone has their ups and downs. And even for me, like 2024, it's been a very positive year. Like you see 40 and 39, and then suddenly we have almost 6.5 thousand canceled, 24K as well. So it's definitely normal things happening in business. In life, these things go up and down, so not a problem. Let me just see, and just a second, sorry guys. Okay, so let's go to the next profile. So again, if you go to the here, if you go to this comment section, we have a lot of comments, but I'm going to be going a little bit faster, so making sure we can cover. But right now you can see me, I stopped at this. So we reviewed Amr profile. Now we're going to go to the next one here, and then afterwards we're just going to go. So you can actually sort by I'm sorting it by the newest, and just going based on the list. So guys, please, I know you want, you can always skip the line by donating, and I'm not, the reason why I decided to do it, not because like I want to make money from you or anything, it's just how it can work. I can skip the line right away, and I'm gonna be giving away all of this money back as well, because that's what I did before in the videos. And I'm trying to think about some ideas, so I want to help you generally, because otherwise I will not be doing this live at all if I didn't want to help. So we had Makpal, but I actually reviewed her profile before, so I'm just gonna mark it because I did review her profile. And she if you guys are maybe have to go now, you can come back to this stream afterwards. It's going to be saved on the channel for now, so I'm not going to be deleting it, so you guys can see. Okay, so we have Mehran again. I like the profile picture. It looks professional, so it's definitely a good start, but it will be very important to have an intro video, because you want to showcase yourself. And like Luke was saying, it's important to have, to just have some sort of, like, let's say, personalization on your profile. You want to be authentic, you want to be speaking. I see that you have 2 reviews, and one of them actually you got 1 star, which is always sucks, and I'm sorry that you got it, because that's probably the worst thing that can happen. But please understand that It's just part of the journey, so don't get discouraged. Even though if you get a negative review, I also been getting negative reviews. It's totally normal. Just try to learn from this experience, and hopefully in the future you won't have any of those types of reviews as well. Yeah, so again, please try to always reply to this, because in many cases it's not about the review. Yes, the buyers will see that, but they're going to see how you responded. So if you try to really explain the situation, because not every buyer is correct or right, that's normal, not everyone is right. So it's also important to provide your version of the story. I will suggest in your case, I like that you're opening up multiple gigs, but I will maybe try to be like specific. For example, if you, and you will be also enjoying much more. So if you are, for example, like to work with like real estate, with like maybe fitness, you can specifically say, I will create logo for your fitness studio. Because people, when they go on Fiverr, they're gonna search for like fitness, like a logo for fitness studio. Like they will be more specific. And that's how you can find and attract those buyers as well, by being more specific in your actual in your wording. That's gonna just help you as well, and essentially help you reach the right types of people. Okay, so we go to the Nick as well. Nick, thanks for submitting a review. I like that you are here, you are on all the gigs. This is very important. You're just at the start of your journey. So of course, patience, that's all it matters. You have to be patient. But at the same time, guys, if you're just starting out, like, don't just wait on the orders to come to you, because that's usually not going to happen. The best thing is to try. I don't know if it's better like this or the other way around, but the best thing is to try to like just be active on X, just being active on LinkedIn as well. Even share about your journey. Like, for example, you can just post like, I started my Fiverr journey, I got my first review, I got my first, like these types of things are really really work well, and you can actually attract more clients by just sharing those types of things. I want to show you quickly another seller on Fiverr, and Marco. He's been also like documenting his journey. For example, just launched a subscription model for my Fiverr agency. It's been a while since I had an empty dashboard. These things happen, you just have to be authentic. He hit 50K as well on Fiverr as a total earned as well. So why don't you just do this? Because by having a profile, even if you talk about your work, about reviews, it will open up more doors. It will open up more opportunities. Like even this YouTube channel, like, I mean, it has so many doors for other things as well that may happen to me or may not happen. But still, I generally enjoy connecting with people. I have people coming to my newsletter, checking out my free Fiverr course, sending me messages as well. And I do truly enjoy it. So I think that's why when you're just starting out, like, think about these things. Maybe you can start as well, you're documenting your journey on X as well. Honestly, I like how everything is, but I will maybe suggest to explore something more in those AI categories. Just go in, because you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like new categories, subcategories that came recently. So you can definitely learn skills and open up gigs in those categories. Like, because if you see someone is like, for example, if I go here in graphic design, logo design, I'm gonna see, for example, Boyan. He's been for a while. Like Luis Key as well. This guy has been for a long time. We have Bavik as well. He's been, you just look at this odd number of orders in queue, guys. Like, it's just insane. Like, imagine having almost 1,000 orders in queue. Like, just imagine how your dashboard will look like. I think my maximum was like 800 in 2019, and it was a not a mess, but it was a chaos. So. But it's possible. But don't look at this example and think that this will happen to you. This seller has been for a long time in Fiverr. You can see 12,000 reviews. He's been for a very, very long time. So what you can do instead is being more specific in your in your actual gigs titles, you know, being more specific, talking about the niche that you're creating the content for. So just don't try to look at this and be like, okay, I have to do the same thing. Again, guys, if you're just joining now, pin comment. I'm going to try to go a little bit faster so I can cover for you. If you've been waiting for a long time, sorry. I will try to review your profile. But if you go to the pin comment, you will see everyone is putting their Fiverr username there. If you have a question, just write it in the comments. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it up here and answer the question. So what's the best way to get an order right now on Fiverr? Honestly, by exploring the new categories, AI categories, and trying to just you know, you can also see other sellers. Like you can see even on those new categories, you can see what people are ordering, how many orders in queue they're there. So yeah, so those are the things as well. So let's go to the next one. And by the way, guys, like I said previously, in the pinned comment, you can see how I'm going and reviewing profiles. So just gonna go based on the queue that we have. And please let me know. We have a few people watching, of course. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you're just watching it. That's totally fine as well. Let me go to the next one. Okay, so we have Abu Bakar as well. I like that you have your pictures, you know, everywhere, that you are like actually nice branding as well. I would say, you know, like everything is consistent. I like that you have this number here, that you have built 200 plus websites. This is very, very important. You can also mention, because if you're new to Fiverr, you can say that I've been running my agency for a while, completed these new projects, and I'm new to Fiverr and excited to bring you my services to Fiverr. You know, just a little bit of personalization, because when they see that you have completed 200 plus websites and you don't have any reviews yet, so they probably are like wondering, where did you get them? Maybe you're on Upwork, maybe you're on other platforms as well. So you can actually mention to them that you're new to Fiverr and you're excited to start the journey. So I will suggest, like, when you write your here the titles, just try to write it based on your as well. For example, niche, you can write the niche, agricultural consulting. You can just be like more specific with the niche, because some clients, they're like, oh, real estate, and they will go there and see because you have worked with real estate. Or they can be like, oh, he's doing like mental health solution, or health and wellness, right? And they will go there and check what you have there. So try to be describing your niche as well. For example, let's say you have your gig as well. I will suggest to include the video, because especially at the beginning, it's very hard to get the first initial orders. So even if you have a video of yourself, that's only going to help. And also, guys, you can definitely have, you know, not only one, but you can have more pictures of your work and try to use it as well as an advantage. Let me see. We have some questions. Shopify services are very, very high demand, especially if you can create like you can do many things. You can build websites, you can build apps for Shopify, you can manage Shopify websites, you can just do so many things if you're passionate. That's why, like, you can be passionate about Shopify and you can do so many things around Shopify. Just do a good research, just check what other people's are having, and that's going to be very, very powerful niche as well to do. Okay, so I hope you can also, Abukar, apply the other tips as well from our other reviews that I did. But honestly, just at the beginning, maybe you can also check out my free Fiverr course as well. I have, if you go to the freelancehustle.com, guys, first of all, I have the interview with Pascu. He was just here recently on the stream. And if you go to the My Fiverr course, you can actually see this free course, and you can just check out. It's not on YouTube, it's unlisted, but if you access it here, again, you don't need to even provide anything, your email. I don't need any of that. You can just go and check it out, and hopefully you can learn from it. So okay, let's go to the next one. So guys, if you don't put your profile a few times, because there's no need. If you're putting it, again and again, I'll just have to skip, because I just did this profile earlier with actually Luke. So just gonna go to the next one. And yeah, Usman, thanks for coming. If you want me to check out your gig, just go in the pinned comment and put it in the comments, your Fiverr username, and we are going based on the queue as well. So you'll be able, hopefully I will be able to get to you as well. We have Naman. So I like...
Hi, I am Naman, a seasoned WordPress developer, web consultant, and coder with over 4 years of experience. I specialize in building responsive WordPress websites, e-commerce stores, and custom code.
Guys, this is great. Like, this is what I want everyone to have. Like, Naman, you have done an amazing job by putting this video. The only thing that I will suggest for you, for example, to improve this video, is that when you speak, you can actually show maybe your examples of work, or maybe you can show some other things as well. You can you can basically provide something more for them to see, because sometimes when you always have yourself, it's not boring, but the clients will be like, oh, okay. But if you have something always appearing, your examples, your this, it's going to be more engaging. So that's why the video is amazing. I will also maybe update this as well. Like, for example, if you haven't updated the picture in a while, I will update the profile picture as well. But I really like that you are putting yourself out there. You have a lot of projects as well. Yeah, so just be careful, guys, because when you send a delivery, because when you send a delivery, you can attach the picture, which is going to be showing as a live portfolio. So just be careful, because you probably don't want to have this showing in your portfolio, right? You want to have the actual work showing in the portfolio. So just be careful about that. When you actually, for example, in my case, I can show you probably here as well. So yeah, so you can see in my case, let's say this is also made by Fiverr, right? But I'm attaching the actual work I have done. So it's like a cover of and highlighting those orders. And this one is, of course, I did those one as well. And of course, you can have more information. You can include other things like your statistics or like more data. So you can definitely use this. Please, like, try to use this portfolio for the maximum, because you can't imagine how helpful it is. Okay, good. I like that you're replying to the reviews as well. I like that you're replying to the reviews. Make sure you always reply to the reviews, because that's buyers are reading that. I really like the consultation, because this is a great upsell. And if someone wants to just jump on a call to just maybe ask suggestions, or maybe, like, for example, you can do both. You can have, this is also a great thing to have. You can have like a separate gig for these types of updates, maintenance, support, bug fixes, and this can be a great upsell as well. So this can be as a consultation as well, and that way, I really like how you structured it. I will suggest for sure to include your, for example, this is Fiverr always does it. It's a bit weird that some categories doesn't have like the proper video.
Do you need help with consultation, or you want to learn how to build your website or use your website to its maximum potential? Hi, I am Naman, WordPress tutor.
I like these videos. I mean, this is a great start, guys. Like, investing into something like this is very, very important. And I will definitely suggest, for example, online coding lessons. This is great, but you have a lot of gigs. So if you want to really take it to the next level, I will definitely suggest to applying for Pro, especially when you have like some good projects completed. You can just try and apply for Pro. And if you need help applying for Pro, you can actually check my previous videos, because I was talking about how you can apply as a Pro. But if you already have like projects, things going on, try to show these like reviews on your social media, like on X, on Instagram as well, on LinkedIn, because it's just going to be hard to always depend on the Fiverr search all the time. So you have to try to drive traffic as well outside of Fiverr into your Fiverr. And then when you drive the traffic, then these things will be picking up more and more. So, okay, let's go to the next one. If you guys, I see it, I think Jimmy, let me just check the questions. Usman, I'm sorry, I'm trying my best, but we just have to respect the line as well. So I'm sorry if I cannot get back to you. I have qualified for 5 metric, but my success score is 4. 4 is in queue. Having happy clients, still not promoting to level 1. Please, can you guide me how to improve my success score? So honestly, Jimmy, I know how you feel, and sometimes it's unfair how the success score works, but you just have to stay in there, just have to handle in there, because essentially once you get more reviews, once you get to level 2, and like hopefully you get to top rate seller soon, these things are not going to be worry for you. But for example, you've seen Luke, I mean, he's level 1 as well. He's like this on the same page as you are, but he's still doing like well on Fiverr. Like he's still getting consistent orders. So it's just a matter of like, you know, just try to avoid looking at the success score. I know that it's like crazy to say that, but just try to just focus on your work and use the reviews that you're getting on Fiverr to post them on social media, and just try to like build your profile on social media with the work that you're getting on Fiverr, that is coming to you on Fiverr. Okay, so we have Fatima, Rida. Fatima, thanks again for listing your profile to review. I like the profile picture. I will suggest to include the video as well. You guys know me that, you know, I always gonna say that if I don't see the video review. 2 gigs, I definitely think you can do more as well, especially if you can create more gigs. You guys should create more gigs. Just be careful not to have like the same wording. So essentially you can offer technically the same kind of service, but maybe packaged differently. But having more gigs is going to be very helpful, because you can be running Fiverr ads for multiple gigs. So you can actually, you know, benefit much better. The only problem is that I'm not a big fan of just having, you know, the thing is, when you're running Fiverr ads and when you don't have like picture of yourself with the work, it's not going to convert as well as when you just have this picture like this, you know. So please try to always include yourself in the gig image. It's like, you know now when you scroll Meta ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, like you always see people, you always see the actual people speaking or showing something. So the same concept applies here. You have to show yourself. 1-day delivery, this is great, but I think it's a little bit, you're putting yourself maybe a little bit under pressure. I will keep like 3 days. If you want to do it, if you still can do it in 1 day, just put 3 days instead of 1 day, because you never know what will happen. Like maybe some days you need to go somewhere, you know, you have other things going on. I really like this. I think the FAQ should be, if you can include maximum, like let's say you have all those questions, just include the maximum you can. Even if you can repeat yourself from the description, for example, some of the things that are important things, I will still suggest to include them in the FAQ here. How do I ship my product to you? This is great. Can I request source file? I really like it. I will suggest to go and explore more, because the whole Amazon category has a lot of potential, and you can create and come up with a lot more interesting gigs as well that can help your Fiverr journey. Okay, so let's see what we have next. So yeah, guys, let me know if any questions you have. I'm sorry that you have to wait on me, but I hope you're still learning from others as well. We have Ali here as well. So again, Ali, the same with like Luke, he's also doing video editing, which is great. But the problem is that I will definitely like to see you yourself on those. For example, this is good. This is really nice. You have actually a video of yourself.
Hi, madam. I'm sorry that I'm
have your
Scammers pose as prince, needing help to if only used on
women with children. The study highlights that
We have recently done with Michelangelo, so let's get started.
In 1955,
I like the idea of the video. I think it can be definitely maybe shot like like you have maybe this video, but in the future you can definitely update it and have some professional you can have some professional setting of the video. Like you can actually, you remember with the previous person we had, where he was like, you don't really see the background, but it like he was looking professional. So this is a great do. But for example, charging $5, it's not really a way. Like I understand at the beginning you want to price, but even pricing like basic editing, like you don't want to start at $5. Like start more, because for buyers from the US, from other things, like if you have, like, doesn't matter anywhere, like if you have $10 or $5, it's not going to be like a big deal. But still, when you're pricing yourself like too low, it might also be a little bit suspicious at the same time. So try to price it properly. And again, I want to remind you, like when you write your text, when you write your descriptions, try to really like check everything and keep everything in like professional style, like no mistakes, everything is clean and clear.
how did America rise from
The same here. For example, I will rather have
how did a small
yourself at the beginning speaking, and then you can show examples again, because when you have this let's say even the work you have done, you're showing it, it's just not going to provide you as much value. And you can also, you have to include more things. You have to include more FAQ questions, like just because your buyers, they might be wondering about so many different things, and you can have a lot more questions in the FAQ. So just use them. Don't skip. Just make sure you are writing as many questions as you can. And then let me just go to the next one, guys, as well. Okay, so we have Abbas. Thanks for watching, if you're on the stream or if you're watching on this on the replay. So again, here I like that you are showing yourself, but I think I did review your profile maybe very at the beginning. I will still love I don't think like having glasses maybe is an advantage, because the clients, like, they want to see you like happy, smiling, so those are the things you just have to remember, guys. Like just as you remember with like Amr, like he had like this, he was smiling, clean picture, no glass. I mean, if you're wearing glasses like because of the vision, that's fine, but no like sunglasses, because it's just, I don't think it's maybe very professional. I might be wrong, of course, but this is just my sort of like thoughts as well, from what I've seen and what I can relate as well. The same here, like I will do urgent graphic design. Like you don't want to say this urgent, because what if you cannot do urgent? Like you want to go more specific in the niches. For example, if you go in the portfolio, you want to try to, like, if you have done this for health and wellness, for pharmacy, for let's say book, maybe fictional book, or like or documentary or something, like you want to provide more specific things here, because this is like your SEO in some way. Like the clients, when they read the title, they're like, oh, he done this for this, he done this for that. Even if you work with like a famous brand, you can put their name, because that's going to be attracting other people to go and actually work with you, because you have done some incredible job there. Okay, so let me go here. And again, guys, thanks for staying. And if you have any questions, feel free to write in the live chat. If you're just joining, we have a pinned comment. You can put up your Fiverr username in the post, not in the live chat, but in the actual post. So I'm going based on the on this post that we have here, and you can see I see people are putting their username. So I'll do my best to get, because it takes time to go through them, but I will do my best to get to as many as I can. If you want to skip the line, you can just donate. Again, it's not about making money. I will be donating it back to you guys, to someone who actually needs it. But like this, I will go and skip the line. Usman, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. So it's been exhausting in one way, but we'll see. So for now I'm still going. So okay, so we have Raz profile here. Just remember, guys, like for example, if you can speak multiple languages, this is good. But if you cannot speak them perfectly, don't include like all the different languages, because that's not going to really be an advantage. Especially for me, like I can speak other languages, but some of my team members cannot speak, and some of my team members can speak other languages which I don't speak. So we just keep everything in English. And as you've seen, like unless you're like from, let's say, I don't know, Germany, like you can speak German or French, you know, like because these types of markets, like they're like German market is also growing on Fiverr, so there are a lot of German customers, French as well, like Spanish, of course. From you have Latin America, you have Spain, like Portugal, you have Brazil. So you know these types of Hebrew as well. So only if you can really speak it well, I will include it. But if not, I will just keep it in English. I'm available from 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. So again, I will maybe be specific about the time zone if you want to be specific. But usually, I don't know if it's a good thing to put it there. So you can always have like a disclaimer in your, maybe in your gigs as well, that you are doing this, you know, you're offline at this time, and just make sure you include the time zone as well when you're doing that. So this is a good these things, like when you subscribe to Seller Plus, you can have this discount. I'm actually running a discount as well on my on one of my gigs, actually on all of my gigs as well. But this is a good thing that you can do. $57, 3 logo concept, JPEG, PNG, vector, EPS. We have this is very clean. I like how you have this how this gig works. What to expect. This looks good. But again, I will suggest just to have, I understand that a lot of those gigs, they don't have the video, but still, like having a video is just going to help you. And also, let me just check here. So you have a lot of things in the portfolio. But once again, like maybe you can be more specific describing the niche instead of describing the actual, like, you know, like vintage logo design. Maybe it's too generic. You can actually be very, very specific. What type of business, what type of brand. This is good. So also, like, make sure you reply to these reviews, but maybe reply something more. Like you can say, it's been a pleasure working with you. Thank you so much. Let me know, because the buyers, they're going to see it as well. And maybe they will come back to you, you know, like maybe they will just have this good impression about your communication. And because it's not only me who is saying, but everyone, and you probably will agree, like even if you didn't complete the job successfully, or like, you know, the quality, your communication is going to save you. Like it's going to actually save you from getting a negative feedback. So that's why you have to, guys, be you know, like nice, polite as well. I like this. I'll make a feminine, minimalistic logo design and branding. I like that, you know, you're trying to, you know, go a bit more specific. And it looks like, I'm not sure if you created these gigs recently, but you see, for example, you can get like this is a new gig, and you have one order here in queue. You have another gig here. Oops, I'm actually not showing you. So you have another gig here, you have another order in queue. You can actually do, for example, if you're getting repeating buyers and you have new gigs, you can actually send them an offer with another gig, just for the sake of getting those, you know, initial reviews as well. So that's going to be also very, very helpful as well. Khan, I'll do my best, but there are a lot of profiles to review, and so I don't know, my head is a little bit as well from all these profile reviews from all of you. Fiverr is overwhelming, but I will do my best. If I don't complete, I will just continue from next time from where I'm left off. But for now, we're just gonna go to the next one. So if you guys have any question, you can always ask me in the questions. So we have another profile. So again, just make sure you write your username correctly. So if I don't see anything, I mean, there is nothing I can review. So let me just go to the next one. So let me just find the username. One second, guys. Yeah, so just make sure your username is correct, because some reason I cannot find some other people usernames. Just a second, let me find this. Yeah, so guys, just try to write the correct username. So okay, so let's go for the next one. Guys, I cannot review your profile fast because, you know, it doesn't work that way. Because if I do it, then everyone's going to be saying why you didn't review my profile, because everyone wants to review the profile fast. But Usman, I hope you're also learning from others as well. We have so again, I would say I like the profile picture. It's clean background. This is great. 5 years of experience. This is also good. You can also put like, I'm new to Fiverr, for example. This is something that I will recommend, because if you're just getting started, if you're new to Fiverr, why not to put it there, even if you had already experience before. So that's not going to be hurting you. So maybe you've been selling on Upwork, maybe you've been selling on other platforms as well. I'm not a big fan of like, all bold. I will rather like make it cleaner and you can like space it properly. I will confirm 100% valid email lead list for you. So I don't also like this. Well, I see that you have here, this is more cleaner, but I would stay away from like giving 100% guarantee or anything like that, because it's just, you cannot, like, you can give 100%, but you don't want to risk yourself. You don't want to put yourself in a weird position, because imagine what if someone cancels the email. For example, you had, let's say, for example, my email, and I'm using my domain email, and what if I cancel my domain email? So it's not going to be valid anymore, right? So, and imagine if you have like hundreds of different emails that you're providing. So it just, you're putting yourself into these uncomfortable situations, which are maybe not necessary. So okay, so let me just go back, guys. So yeah, let me know, guys. Thanks for joining. If you're still staying from the beginning, you deserve a trophy for sure, because it's been a long time for me to review this. But yeah, okay. So we're going to the next person. We have Aicha again. I mean, it's nice to have a logo like you have, but I will just go as a face, because that's just more like, you want to build your personal brand. You want to look professional. You want to, and yeah, maybe this is your name, like, it's still good, but I would rather have your picture as well. And guys, if you're new to Fiverr, like, just remember, you cannot change the username. That's something that we probably all we're all maybe at one moment, kind of like, we should have maybe go with a different username. So yeah, just be careful that you cannot change it. So if you want to register on Fiverr, just pick something, maybe your first and last name, or just something that you can that is easy to read. So yeah, looks like he's doing something similar to what I'm doing as well regarding the Instagram. I'll do super fast organic Instagram growth to grow organic followers. I'm not a big fan of like super fast organic. Like, just try to keep it maybe generic, but without this super fast laser turbo, you know, like just keep it out. Like for example, grow your Instagram account. I will manage your Instagram presence. I will organically grow your Instagram account. And again, for example, you don't need to repeat yourself here. Instead, you can actually write different names. For example, you know, you can definitely be more creative, because even here, for example, you have days here, then increase. Like just try to just put it in ChatGPT and make sure it like it's clean. It's clean. It's like professional. It's what we require. Also, this is also very important, mentioning what you actually, who you don't work with. This is something that is, you know, you have to protect yourself. I will also put a disclaimer. I don't see any FAQ, but I'll put disclaimer that if something happens, you're not responsible, because what if client posted something and then their account get disabled? They will blame you. And if they blame you, they're going to go on Fiverr support, and then Fiverr support, especially if you're just starting out, you're probably not going to have, you know, unfortunately, guys, I'm going to say this, but it's unfortunately that you're not going to have the same level of treatment if you're like top rate seller, because they most likely can ban you from the Fiverr, you know. So you want to try to be careful with all of these things. You want to try to protect yourself as well. Jimmy, you're just a marathoner. So we have Cecilia as well. She wrote the comment. Thanks for your support. Has been my sole income for 3 years, and since having a second baby 2 months ago, my impressions and orders have plumped. Cecilia, I'm sorry. Well, first of all, it's amazing to see that you're 3 years on Fiverr, but honestly, there could be a lot of things. There could be the service. There could be, you know, other things. So that's why I highly recommend anyone to just, what you're getting on Fiverr, it's like, it's a huge credibility online. Because if you even say that I'm like, he's like, what do you do for a living? Fiverr. And like, really, like, you know, everyone is like always surprised. And all the reviews that you're getting on Fiverr, all of these things, it's a very, very powerful credibility that you should post it on social media, that you should share about your journey on social media, maybe starting a YouTube channel as well, like this, because it's just going to help you, and you can build more opportunities. I mean, there are other YouTubers who are talking about Fiverr. It's not only me, right? And of course, it increases their connections. They're launching their products, they're launching their other things. So I hope you can also document your journey, because you've been on Fiverr for a long time. So you have a lot of things to say, and you can definitely help others. You can offer consultations. You can offer maybe like a launching course, launching coaching, or just doing YouTube, and that can be also very, very powerful. We have Clement. So I like the profile picture. I like a lot the gigs that you know you have yourself here. I will remove contact me today. I mean, there is no need to like say that, to be honest. I don't like know because yeah, I mean, if they want to contact you, they're gonna contact you. So, but I really like that you've been kind of like trying to differentiate with gigs and trying to come up with gigs. I will definitely consider adding the video as well, because that's going to be interesting to see how it's going to, you know, impact your because you can see that immediately. Like maybe you're getting 10 clicks per day, 20 clicks per day. As soon as you add the video, you can see how will be the conversion from those clicks. Of course, I will suggest like all the time writing the reply to the feedback, because that's just going to help you as well. Intro video is a must. This is nice. I mean, when you have a lot of years experience, that's good. 100% client satisfaction. Again, guys, you just want to be careful, because you never know what can happen. So you don't want to like promise something, and then, you know, if you say, for example, even like unlimited revisions. I remember there was a client, not in my case, but in someone else, and you know, the seller was working for 1 year, and you know, it's been just like constant revisions, and the seller promised unlimited revisions. So that means that, you know, he has to fulfill them. So just be careful with that. I'll develop a custom WordPress plugin. This looks interesting. I like that these things are clean. These things are, I mean, you don't want to repeat yourself again, But you can even, for example, if your service is like, that's why like when you're offering something for that much, you must have a video, because it's not even though it's clear like they will create a WordPress plugin, but still in the video you can just like talk about other things, and you can actually explain better what you do. You can also have this PDF, like when you go to your gig as well, when you edit your gig, you can add the PDF, and you can have like more information regarding your actual service and information that you do for your gig. Okay, so let's go to the next one here. So guys, I'm going to repeat myself, but I hope you are you can be learning, because oh, nice, we have so nice, Clement. Thank you for still staying on the live. It's been a while, so good. Good. What's holding you back from being active on Facebook right now? Mehran, I'm not sure if you're referring to me or you're referring to Clement as well, but I think Facebook is, if you'll ask me, I mean, it definitely has potential, but I'm not just, it's hard to be active everywhere. So that's why I'm keeping YouTube as a high priority, and essentially also trying to experiment other things. Okay, so Hamza, we have, I like how you have your, picture of you, but I mean, you've been on Fiverr for a long time. So, I mean, you know how it's important to test and experiment things. So I will definitely would like to see, for example, like if you would add your actual video of you speaking, and then you have your, examples, your other things, because first thing, you can definitely have more gigs as well. You're level 1, but you can definitely have more gigs. And the second, I will try to explore, because if you've been doing something, for example, for a long time, and just in that category, it's good to learn, because for example, even me, there's a lot of potential to open up gigs in other categories. Yes, you need to learn the skill, but even if you bring your team member, you will be able to open up new gigs in the new category. So try, guys, to always see what we put. For example, the AI is booming right now, right? So there is probably a good number of gigs that you can create with the AI music video or AI other things that are related to AI. And of course, it's good that you have the buyer promotion going, custom lyric videos, songs. So yeah, I think it's definitely has a potential. The other things, please try to answer all the feedbacks that you're getting. This is very important. Like the buyers, they're actually reading that. I mean, I got even messages from buyers that says that I saw you got this bad review, but I really like your answer to this review, and they decided to go for my service. So that's why it's very, very important. So Usman, please, I understand you can, if you want to donate, you can do it directly on YouTube here, and but I don't. I mean, I don't really care about that. It's just if you want to skip the line, but if not, I will try my best to get to more those reviews, and yeah. But it's been 2 hours, guys. It's not easy, I'm sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll get it done, but there's always, I want to find something that I can suggest you guys. Like, I don't want to be like copy paste, even though I'm repeating myself, but still, I want to try to find something that can potentially help you. We have Arsh, experienced illustrator, graphic designer. Again, I will definitely rewrite this bio, because there's like all caps. No, they will be not AI generated. So it's, it's good that you're not doing AI generated, but maybe it's like some clients, they don't mind about AI generated. Some clients, they might be like, okay, that's fine if it's AI generated. So you want to be careful with that, like especially when you're just starting out. You don't want to like say something like specific, and then some clients might be just not coming to you because you're just being like, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that, I'm just only doing this. So you still want to keep the doors open for, maybe someone will ask you, hey, can you do this with the AI and this? Because some buyers, like, even for social media posts right now, you can create social media posts with AI, right? But some buyers, they just don't have time because it's not fast enough, and they have to like work and like with ChatGPT. So it takes time, guys. It takes time, and you know, even if the AI can do it, it's probably more beneficial for you than for the buyer, because you can use the AI and help you with other things. Gold, silver, diamond. So probably, yeah, it looks like maybe it has to be a little bit different. I don't know, or just again, try, like, when you are especially starting out, like, you have to be very, very careful. It's not and also, like, I mean, this is a red flag as well. I hope you can remove it, because that can put you in a big trouble. So Arsh, please be careful with all the things. You cannot include any links or anything like that. You can actually Google Fiverr allowed links. It will bring you to even to the community website, or you can see it from the help center. Yeah, you can share a link to your website portfolio to showcase experience. If you share your personal contact information or try to lead to clients, they probably will say that lead to personal. Yeah, probably it's going to be somewhere here, guys. But please, like, you just read all these things, because you don't want to like make these mistakes, and then it's going to be not looking good. Usman, sorry, I don't really need any donation, but just I appreciate your just being patient. So please try to not spam. So I will do my best. I'm sure you will find like, if I'm gonna look at your profile, there'll be similar things mentioned. So just, yeah, please don't no need to spam. I'll do my best. Okay, guys. So we have next person. If you want me, guys, to do SEO, thanks for joining. And just go to the pinned, I think it's here, pinned comment, write it in the post on the YouTube, in the YouTube post, and I will check your profile. So if you see here, I'll just show you. So if you go to my last post, which is 4 days ago, if you go to the comments section, if you click on the new, so for example, you see, please don't put multiple, like, Khan, I see you've been putting multiple, so don't need to put multiple times, just put it once. I will delete the duplicates, but as you can see, we are going here. So we did Arsh, we're doing now this one, then we're gonna go here, then we're gonna go here. I'm gonna delete yeah, the ones that I already did. So that's how we're gonna go, guys. So just no need to spam it multiple times. Okay, so let's go next. We have Kalim. Again, Kalim, thanks for leaving the review. I really like it. I mean, I honestly like the branding. I like this. I will suggest, I mean, this is also the service that I'm doing as well. And I mean, you know, like, that's the thing. It's not surprising for me to see that you have 4 orders in queue, you know, because everything looks in place. Good branding, picture, professional looking, you know. So that's why, guys, like I always say, just, you know, you can look from these examples, and, you know, again, here you can see the images, everything like written properly. Like, he took his time to like come up with these things, you know. Very clean bio. I will be interested so I will try for sure to create more gigs, especially if you have like 4 orders in queue. That means if you have repeating buyers, you can actually move them to your other gigs, so you can also build the reviews. So try to create multiple gigs, and also especially professional social media manager. You can also create I will create social media accounts for you. I will create maybe reels, I will do like a strategy as well, consulting session. So you can create like 4 or 5 gigs just in that sort of a space. I will suggest definitely having more and more portfolio. Portfolio is the key, because especially for me, I just remember I updated something in the portfolio, immediately I'm getting more orders, more clients as well. So guys, give me a thumbs up if you want to do more of those reviews. But I don't know, it has not been easy, but I'm learning as well, because I haven't done live for that long, to be honest. So I do enjoy it as well, guys. Like it's nice to look at your profiles, because I can also maybe learn something for myself, and hopefully others are learning as well. Because you can see, like profiles that are getting reviews, that are getting orders, and what they are doing as well. Usman, please, no need to say multiple times. I know everyone is waiting, so yeah. Okay, so let's let me just see 1 second, guys. If you guys have any question as well, if something is not working, if something is feel free to ask. Otherwise, I will yeah. We have, let me just share my screen again. So we have Muhammad as well. Again, good picture. Like you want to be, I mean, obviously you want to use your picture. You want to, I don't know if you, yeah, I mean, if you want to like edit it a little bit, but the most important is to look professional, smile, like, and of course, I mean, if you add the intro video, like you will just, especially for the volume of orders, for everything you have, you'll be just doing much better. Especially like, for example, you're doing those ads. I think I did review your profile maybe before, maybe not, but I really like this, guys. Like if you're watching this now, you can also be creative with your, you can also be creative with your portfolio like this. But for example, try to instead of like maybe writing the brand, try to write the niche as well. For example, you're doing this for babies, like for kids, that niche. You're doing this for pets as well, and you can actually have one like let's say this type of portfolio, and then you have multiple things there, right? So maybe that's just much better than having all this like different random things. Also, if you don't like your live portfolio, I will turn it off, for example, because like maybe you have been sharing like before. Remember, some people were like, thank you for your order, and just something like that random. You can turn the live portfolio off, but if you like how things are looking here, then you can of course keep it. Andre, thanks for joining. Just write your Fiverr username in the, check the pinned comment, and you can write it in the comments section here, not here. Yos as well, please, no need to spam here. Just go to the pinned comment and you guys can write it there, because yeah, no spamming, guys. Let's respect each other, and everything will be good. I'll try to help you. So I'll make creative TikTok video ads, Facebook ads. I mean, it's definitely good. I will maybe even separate, like I will create another gig which is only for like TikTok ads. I will create another gig which is like for Instagram ads, because when you combine everything in one, it's a bit tricky for the algorithm as well. Like, because a lot of people are searching for TikTok, a lot of people are searching for Instagram, a lot of people are searching for other things. So you want to kind of like differentiate that a little bit more. And also you can also create maybe like a consultation gig as well, or you can add the book consultation as well. It's just easy, not easy money, but like it's just easy types of services that you can do without really complicating things. So, but yeah, those are the things that I will also suggest to do. Okay, so yeah, guys, thanks for joining. Like, this has been yeah, no need to, yeah, guys, no need to spam it here, please, because I really don't want to kick anyone out. But if you guys are spamming, I will have to kick you out. So please, no need to write as well multiple times. So if I reviewed some profiles before, I'm not gonna do it again if I did it in this session. So yeah, let's just try to keep it cool. You know, at the end of the day, I saw someone said your review before on one of the first streams. My life depends on your review. You know, guys, no, your life is not depending on my review. Your life is with your it depends on you, on the actions you take. So it's not on my review. Yes, I'm going based on the list. So we have the, if you go in the pin comment, you will actually see where am I at the moment. So we are just going based on that list there. Okay, guys. So let me just bring the question from Davide. Mehran, I'm not sure actually. I think I will actually the office space that I'm currently is closing now, so someone will have to kick me out. So, but I will still try to go over. Take a next session, communication with client. Okay. What approach do you use when clients reaches out? Do you try to understand their goals and dive deeper in their specific case, or you just explain your work process and get quickly to an offer? So yeah, basically when they write to me, I'm asking their like Instagram username. I'm asking their Instagram username, I'm asking their website, and I'm just looking at their stuff. And then if I can provide the service, because I have multiple services and I just need to review their Instagram and or their website. And if I see that this can be a good fit, I just push it to not to an offer, but I send them the message. For example, here's what I can do, growth, content, and I put links to the gig and then explain the packages, like, you know, package 1, 2, 3. So so that's that. And then they just go in the order, right? So I have also a video. I send them the YouTube video. It's unlisted, and they can see exactly how I do things. So it helps me converting them better as well. Okay, guys. So I will actually, unfortunately, have to stop here. So, but I will do the live again. Maybe I can't promise you, but I'll do it soon this week. So please don't get upset. And this guys, it's been over 2 hours now. Please don't get upset. I'm really happy that I went over some profiles. And if you leave the link, sorry, not the link, the username, I'm gonna come back. Once I will do the review again, I'm gonna resume from where I stopped. So you guys already know, if you've been on these lives, how it works for now. So that's where I'm going to resume. So take care, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry that I didn't go to everyone, but honestly, we had Luke as well at the beginning of the call. So if you're just joining now, we had another seller, Luke. He was sharing his journey as well, so you can come back and watch it. But Eresh, I'm not sure yet. It's always a little bit random, but it's going to be always around this time. So yeah, that's it. So guys, okay, take care and see you soon. Thank you so much again for coming to this live.